welcome to the last day of August, also known as Idea Sunday video for today. It's the last Idea Sunday of August because tomorrow will be September and the next Idea Sunday is in September anyways. So today we'll be turning this into a hummingbird. Well, I did the hummingbird themed windmill before in an Idea Sunday, but just a hummingbird. Well, hadn't done an Idea Sunday like that before. And hummingbirds are really tiny, so this is why I'm going with this bear for the hummingbird. It will be turned into a hummingbird. I'm also, although it will be very tiny, I will still try to keep it articulated. So, and I may put a lot of yellow feathers all over it. So that's what I'm doing. It will be kind of similar to the pelican one I did in this season 2, but in season 6, it's actually season 6, but now I'm just trying to build the hummingbird. I put together something like this. I promise you it will be the same cuteness factor as the postman pelican in the end. Trust me, because right now I'm in the bead and wire bodybuilding stage. So I'm building the hummingbird body with those pieces, hoping that it will be tiny. It's a bit big for a hummingbird, but maybe I'll trim down the bead a little to make it smaller. That's because I had a feeling it was going to be the same size as the pelican, while hummingbirds are actually the smallest birds on earth, so we're not going to make it the same size. So let's trim that. Much better. The parts have been split, and this part I'll think of a use for. So let's assemble it for the second time. Put the body together like this, and I'm still using those really micro rice beads that are very good for doll limbs, but because these are smaller versions, it's the smaller version, it's better for the hummingbird than my dolls, because my dolls are like They're like big compared to those tiny hummingbirds, but I just use the high scale, like 1/12 scale dolls. But this is smaller because it's a hummingbird, so that's what. I've added 3 of these beads because I wanted dynamic poses with that. And let's check. It's quite the scale of the pelican, but there's nothing I can really do to prevent it. And hummingbirds, I think, have a lot of really long wings, so I had to incorporate that into my design. I will add legs later. Because I'm going to add the yellow feathers all over the body, excluding the beak, because I'm not going to do the beak. Just the body covered and all of that. So let's get some glue all over it to cover the entire body structure, because I'm happy with the body structure. And now I'm going to tear down the feather to put on smaller feathers all over the hummingbird. So I'm just getting it all over the hummingbird, yet using the beak to hold it while I'm doing it, because that's the only part not going to be covered in feathers. So that's what I'm doing all over its body. And I will also do it to the wings too. I'm going to spread its wings. And the feathers are the reason why I'm doing it, and the feathers just give it the same cuteness factor that I already did for the pelican few Idea Sundays back in this season of Idea Sunday. So let's get this onto it. And trim the feather, whatever I don't need it on, all feathered up. Oh, it's already so cute, but I hadn't finished it yet because it still needs its legs, eyes, etc. So let's let it dry. We let it dry. I think I'm going to turn that piece into a hibiscus flower by adding some beads to it to make it look more like an actual flower rather than a cut off piece of a bead, because I did have to trim the bead. But whatever I needed to be done, I have it done. So that's what. And let's add some of these black beads. And I had to adjust it because it was going everywhere. Seriously, who came up with the idea of beads in a test tube? Although it was good for making those glitter water shakers with beads, I just prefer the beads not to be in such containers. I don't like that idea, to be honest with someone who came up with it, but I do like beads, so I just didn't really care. I wasn't going to like the test tubes. Now, let's just get eyes on the hummingbird. While it's added to it, I'm going to bend the wings so I could do the legs, like add legs to the hummingbird. So I'm getting green beads for that. And I'm going to glue them on in this area. And now, here we go. That's how it looks like. I don't think hummingbirds have that long legs. They just have really long wings. But let's let it dry because it does have to dry. And I'll do the big dark green when it dries. It dried. Time for the green marker to color the big green. Because it was a white bead. And I don't know why those beads came so small, but at least I've gotten use out of the extra small rice beads. And they do look like forbidden rice somehow. Don't eat it, although I think those beads look like forbidden rice. So, the beak is done, and same with the hibiscus flower. And that's the finished product of what we've done today. And it does have the same cuteness factor as the postman pelican that I've made few ideas on days back. And Szewczak, please tell me, what do you think of my hummingbird? As well as how cute do you think it is? Does it have the same cuteness factor as the pelican I've made I think it does, but please tell me what you think, because that's like for me the same style I did the pelican. But it's the hummingbird today, so please tell me in the comments what you think. And if you like those animals, the feathered animals that I make, maybe consider subscribing, because if you do subscribe, you're going to have notifications about when I make another one of these, and when another one of these will be available on YouTube to watch. So please tell me what you think of this. And bye, Szewczaks. See you in another video. Bye.